My pleasure now to introduce Dr. Cheryl Chapman, our Executive Vice President and Dean of Diversity. Dr. Chapman has touched the lives of thousands of students during her 12-year career at Concordia University and many more before that. She is able to motivate large crowds as a public speaker and team leader, but at the same time is capable of building meaningful one-on-one relationships with an astonishing number of people. She inspires young people to believe in themselves and the possibilities for their lives, helps them develop their own capacity to be leaders, and opens to them the great joy of serving God while serving others. An entire generation of Concordia students and alumni now know her simply as Dr. C, and a good many of those simply call her Mom. It is a distinct honor for me to introduce to you our 2013 graduate commencement speaker, my respected colleague and dear friend, Dr. Cheryl Chapman.
Good afternoon. I'm going to try that one more time. This is your day. Good afternoon. How's everybody feeling? Great. First of all, I want to give honor to God, who without him, I would be and could do nothing. And because of his love, strength, mercy, and grace, I know that all things are possible if I only believe. I'd like to thank President Reese for this opportunity to speak at such a memorable occasion. So to President and Susie Reese, members of the Board of Regents and Advisory Council members, alumni, other distinguished and platform guests, my colleagues, students, and our exceptional graduates. I first want to greet and thank the family members and friends who have supported their loved ones from day one of their studies. Let's take a moment and show our love and appreciation to them. I also want to acknowledge our veterans, military veterans, and others who are in active service. And I'd even like to take a moment to ask you to stand, those who are veterans or active service. Thank you for your commitment and service. Okay, now graduates. Many of you had challenging work and family schedules, irregular sleep hours, unexpected hurdles, life detours. But despite all of this, you made it through. Some of you may have wondered at times if you would make it to this day. Others may have been told that it was too much for you to try to manage school, work, family, and involvement at this given time. But you're here today to show that you did not give up. You persevered. And very soon, you're going to walk proudly across this stage to illustrate that you made it to the finish line. Today demonstrates that you can accomplish anything that you put your heart, mind, and soul into, as long as you believe in yourself and never give up. I'm excited about today. How about you? Woo, woo. All right. Have you looked around? Isn't everything beautiful? This is for you. I also want to take one more minute. Let's thank all of the people, all of the staff that put all of the work to prepare, present, arrange, get you to your seats. Let's give them a hand. We really appreciate them. So we're here to celebrate you reaching this important mark in your life. Let's reflect on a little more of what today really means. You are among 900 undergraduates, 182 undergraduate cohorts, and over 500 graduate students who have completed their programs of study at Concordia this year. The 350 of you here to participate in this ceremony range in ages from under 30 to over 50. You're from 24 states and a few countries with an average grade point of 3.8, quite impressive, and majoring in fields, okay, that deserves a hand, 3.8, yes. And you're majoring in fields that have the potential to touch, save, and enhance lives from now until eternity. Now, so have I adequately begun to paint the enormity and significance of this day yet? If not, let me examine it a little further. Okay, so today is a big day. No, it's a big day. Now, did it sound like I stuttered? Well, I didn't. For those who can see the screen, I'm using big because I'm going to use it for an acronym because I love acronyms. I say big because I believe that today represents a day of blessings bestowed on individuals destined for greatness. Did you get that? It's on the screen, but those who can't see it, let me repeat it. Today is a day that blessings are bestowed on individuals destined for greatness. You believe that? All right. Now, of course, I had to embellish a couple of words in there to make sense out of that acronym. But let's lay out the meaning of that phrase a little more. We have to make sure that we all agree why this is such a big deal. Let's go back into history a little, to a time where a vision, plan, and design was created for you before you even thought about or maybe even knew about Concordia. You see, about 20 years ago, the current logo was adopted as Concordia's symbol, guide, and framework from which to provide the best education possible to all who entered our doors. Now, give me a few minutes to unpack this for you. Take a moment to focus with me on the logo. For those who can see the screen, it's on the screen. For others, it's on the front of your book. And some may even be able to see the logo on banners behind me. How many of you knew that the entire CSP logo was designed in a form of a window, symbolizing Christian education as a window on life? And I want to thank Cowley Vang, my assistant. She helped me to create this window so that you can really get the picture. This window, if you look carefully, framed within or between the window panels is a cross. Can you see it? Check it out. So there's the cross. Now the window and cross are asymmetrical, meaning that it's a little slanted, but that was done on purpose. They're slanted to reflect that life is not always logical or consistent. Can we all agree to that? But the cross identifies Christ as the center of life and holding all things together. Now, I want you to notice the beautiful colors in the logo, because those have significance as well. They represent harmony in diversity and in Christ. Let's do a quick review of each panel of the window. The cross on a red banner, which is an appropriate color, symbolizing the blood of Christ, portrays our mission to educate students in the context of the Christian gospel. So the education and life at Concordia has and continues to be based on good news. Now, is that good news? The quill on the gold banner is from Concordia's academic seal. Seal is also found on your booklet. And it represents our tradition and commitment to academic excellence and love for learning. The globe on the green banner reminds us of our world community and Christ's command to teach all nations. It reflects our concern to care for God's creation, which is a part of our mission statement. Now, last but not least, we all see the blue banner, is that right? You see that individual? That represents you. the student. Your arms are stretched out for a reason. They are stretched out for you to reach out to others and to be open to your family, on your job, in your community, and in the world. It was Concordia's firm intention and desire to serve and encourage your personal development and responsibility throughout this entire educational process. So now, do you see where I'm going with this? Stick with me now. Your earning this degree was designed and planned for you from the day this institution was built, and as far back as when the mission, vision, logo, and promises were established. So in other words, we've been planning and waiting for this day for a long time. We've been waiting for you. Now this leads back to why this is such a big day. It's filled with blessings that you've received and that you can now and will share with others as you continue to lead lives of greatness. Okay, now that we've taken a quick look back and have a clearer understanding of how the past has impacted you earning your degree, let's now look forward to how your degree will have an impact on the lives of others. I want to spend just a few minutes on how we describe the words blessings and greatness. You know, blessings come in all shapes and sizes. They can be as small as a smile, as miraculous as an answered prayer that you wondered if it would come true, to something as major as a near-death experience. Blessings may be in plain sight or hidden behind clouds of anxiety, doubt, or despair, but they are always a part of our lives. Greatness is often seen as something distinct, excellent, top-rated, superb. We've heard of people like Albert the Great. He was known as the teacher of everything there is to know. That's quite a title, isn't it? And who could be characterized as a Renaissance man. His interests ranged from natural science all the way to theology. Then there was Alexander the Great, who was tutored by Aristotle under the age of 16. By the age of 30, he had created one of the largest empires of the ancient world. He was considered one of history's most successful commanders. Now we got to get some women in there. Mother Teresa founded the Missionaries of Charity, a Roman Catholic religious congregation. She was a Nobel Peace Prize winner and ranked by Americans as first in the Gallup's list of most widely admired people of the 20th century. One last woman that I'd like to mention was Mary Mcleod Bethune, who was the founder of my alma mater, Bethune-Cookman College University. Dr. Bethune started out walking miles just to get to school. And she started a school of her own with 4 little girls, her son, and a dream. She moved from walking miles to get to school to becoming an advisor to President Roosevelt and a friend to Eleanor Roosevelt, as Eleanor was mentioned earlier. In defining greatness, William Shakespeare states that some are born great, some achieve greatness, and some have greatness thrust upon them. How will it happen for you? George Bernard Shaw suggests that we should just do what must be done. This may not be happiness, but it is greatness. I like the focus that the Reverend Martin Luther King placed on greatness. He credits Jesus with creating a new norm for greatness by illustrating that if you want to be important, if you want to be recognized or wonderful, that's great. But one should recognize that he or she who is greatest among you shall be your servant. Dr. King adds that everybody can be great because anybody can serve. You only need a heart full of grace, a soul generated by love, and you can be that servant. I personally find that one of the greatest gifts in life is to be used by God. Okay, now I'm getting ready to pull all these things together as I head toward the end, because I know you all are ready to come across the stage. Amen? Amen. We started out discovering that you've been learning through a framework of a window. So I'd like to wrap up with that window metaphor. As you began to envision how you plan to utilize your gifts, your degree, and your blessings, I'd like to encourage you to first open up your window. Open up your window of life. Open up your mind so that you can see the possibilities and opportunities that lie ahead of you. After you've opened it, then I want you to take a peep, which is what the picture is about. Take a peep out of that window. Now here I want to create an acrostic with the word peep, which I hope will encourage you as you strive for greatness. With the first P, I hope that you seek peace in all that you say and do, and that you offer and bring the peace that you seek into your homes, your jobs, to the community. The first E, I hope enables you to envision the contributions you can uniquely contribute to the world and to enjoy doing them. There's no better way to do something well other than enjoying what you do. Take on things that you know are unfinished and need healing or solutions. Whatever you do, offer it in service and love. The second E, may it remind you to strive for equality and equity for everyone. Let your actions reflect your beliefs, values, and convictions. Let others see your consistency. The final P, I hope encourages you to seek passion in your purpose. Focus on what's important to you in life. Address causes or concerns that deplete or generate energy for you. Let your life reflect things for which you want to be remembered. What would you like to be remembered for? Love, justice, peace, generosity? Do whatever small or large deeds, gestures, or actions that enhance the life of someone else. Leave a legacy that your children will be proud of. Now, sometimes peeping out of a window doesn't give you the full view that you want or need. So I'd suggest for you to also take a good look out of that window from time to time. I did think about using an acrostic for that, but I'm running out of time and I don't want to lose your interest, so I'm going to bypass. After you peep, take a look, all right? A good look. So after you've celebrated this big day, after you've opened the window and taken not only a peep, but a good look, then aspire for greater endeavors so that you can help make the world a better place to live, learn, love, and grow. And as I look out into the eyes of you as I'm talking to you, I feel so hopeful for what you have to offer to the world. A wise person once said, "No individual has the right to come into the world and go out of it without leaving behind his or her distinct and legitimate reasons for having passed through it. Your degree is a key to your future that should be shared with others." A line from a poem that has stuck with me since childhood says, "Others, Lord, yes, others. Let this my motto be. Help me to live for others, that I may live like thee." As I close, I've just received another vision. For a moment, I want you to imagine years from now, 5, 10. Imagine me back here still at Concordia, meeting with some of my colleagues. So here we are in a meeting, brainstorming, reminiscing, and oops, wait a minute. I just got an Instagram. It says that 2013 CSP Human Resources major Chua Vang the Great has successfully developed a major company that focuses on helping all of their employees accentuate and celebrate their greatest potential. Hold up, oops. Just got a posting to Facebook about education majors Willie Finley and Contessa Tisber the Greats being successful in helping to address factors that have greatly reduced the vast achievement gap that has existed and haunted us for years. Oops, one more. Tweet it. Somebody just tweeted me. They just tweeted me that Christian outreach major Miguel Tournier the Great and criminal justice leadership major Neil Margolis the Great have invested an enormous amount of time developing important and meaningful relationships that not only help to build stronger lines of communication and healthier communities, but has helped to reduce violence and crime in their community. Now, I don't want anybody to feel left out, so on the count of 3, I'm going to do 1, 2, 3. I want you all to say your name proudly, and the rest of us, colleagues, audience, platform, after you say your name, we're going to say the Great, and then you imagine the things that you're going to contribute. Can you try that with me? You just got your degree, so I know you can do this, right? All right, 1, 2, 3. The Great. You did very good, but I need a little more enthusiasm because I told you I'm excited today. I know you all are tired and ready to get this degree. Last time, 1, 2, 3. Woo, didn't that feel great? That means we believe in you. Well, the possibilities for greatness, for serving, helping others, and impacting lives are infinite. We look forward to seeing, hearing, and experiencing all that you can and will do from this day forward. We believe in you. And as you reach new levels of greatness, please remember the window from which you earned your degree. We're happy that you're a part of the CSP family, and we're proud to call you alums. Have a great and blessed day.